Hi, I'm Fraser Douglas, and I've been an avid tent camper now for over 55 years.
Hi, I'm Lolo Diaz, and I've been a avid tent camper for 5 years now. In this video, we're going to tell you about fun stuff you can do in Wind Creek State Park.
We left our home on Thursday, May the 20th, about 9:30 in the morning, and arrived at the park around 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Our first job was to set up camp and site B30.
Soon after we got our tent set up, my sister Jean and her husband Tom arrived, and they set up their tent in the site next to us, B228. And they also set up their ABC canopy in their site to be used as our kitchen shelter. The primary reason for this trip was to spend some time with my sisters for a while. Each year, for many years, we have met on a summer camping trip to get together. We selected this campground this year because it was near my sister Syl's house and not far away from our house or from Jean's house. And so we spent a lot of time just sitting around and talking about the past. Syl drove down to our campground Thursday afternoon. We drove to her house in Auburn on Friday, and then she drove back to our campground again on Monday. Lalo especially enjoyed playing with his cousin, Hayden. Like other veteran campers, I enjoy cooking great tasting food over a wood fire, and so we brought plenty of food to cook. But my sister Jean also brought a lot of food, and it was already cooked. So when I said I was going to bake some brownies, she pulled out a pan of brownies she had already baked before leaving home. Similarly, she frequently had a full meal on the table before I could get a fire started. So I didn't get to cook as much as I had planned. But I did bake a delicious pork chop, potato, and onion meal for Thursday night, some cornbread for our Saturday afternoon meal, and some pancakes and bacon Sunday morning. And Sunday night I helped my brother-in-law grill some hamburgers. And we enjoyed eating our meals together in camp.
And this hamburger was very good.
This is a very large park with many miles of paved roads and hiking trails. You could start walking early in the morning and walk all day and never retrace your steps. Ava enjoyed walking every day and especially liked to walk out to the tip of this point. When you come here, bring your bicycles because bicycling is the easiest way to get around this very large park, and rental bikes are not available. Having a bike allows you to get around inside the campground and visit various different attractions within the park without having to worry about one-way roads, entrance gates, and exit gates. And you don't have to worry about parking if you want to attend a popular program at the activity field. Several species of birds inhabit this park, and this bulletin board provides information that helps you identify some of those birds.
I saw a lot of red-headed woodpeckers and saw 2 blue herons.
The most popular attraction in the park on hot summer days is the swimming beach. We came down here to swim for 2 hours almost every day after lunch. In addition to those swimming at the beach, we noticed many more swimmers in the waters all around the park. And the water seemed perfectly safe, but whenever you swim in rivers and lakes in Alabama, you need to be aware of water moccasins and alligators. Fishing is a very popular activity here at this park, and Ava went fishing almost every morning. Her favorite spot was at the tip of a little point near our campsite. Lalo went with her one morning but didn't catch anything. Boating is a very popular activity here at the park, and many campers moor their boats on the shore close to their campsites. You can rent boats at the store marina, and if you've had a boating safety course, you can even rent a pontoon boat. The park has a very nice miniature golf course that is open Thursday through Sunday from 2 in the afternoon until 7:30 in the evening. We played 18 holes on Friday night and planned to come back sometime during the weekend to play another 18 holes, but never made it. The park offers a wide range of children's and family programs, especially on the weekends. Jean and Tom enjoyed the free movie Friday night, and the whole family watched a few minutes of karaoke on Saturday night. The park has 2 or 3 Wi-Fi hotspots. We drove down to the store each morning to check our mail, buy supplies, and so that Lalo could attend his virtual classes. The Pier and Snack Bar area is a popular area where many people go to fish. Ava, Jean, and Tom all went down Saturday night, but only caught 1 catfish. This photo of me was taken in that area 53 years ago. One of the popular attractions in this park is the silo, and many people in good shape like to climb to the top. One day, my sister Jean and her husband Tom rode their bikes down to the silo and climbed it. Another popular activity is the Zipline Course. To do the Zipline Course, you'll need to go to the website, read the information about the Zipline, and book a reservation. We didn't do the Zipline, but we talked with a scout leader who had brought his troop down there to do it, and they had a great time. On every camping trip, we always find people to talk with, and this trip was no different. We enjoyed talking with several of our neighbors, and Lalo enjoyed playing with some of the small kids camped near our campsite. The park has several playgrounds, but this one at the activity field was the best. Lalo enjoyed climbing the towers and playing with other kids. If you enjoy archery, a range is available. To use it, you have to have a hunting license and be willing to follow several safety rules. Like most other campers, we spent a few hours every day just hanging out at the campsite. Tom enjoyed reading a book about President Kennedy's assassination. Jean lettered some basketballs for her local high school. Lalo enjoyed playing with several different toys and building this teepee with sticks. Ava spent most of her spare time digging worms and going fishing, and I spent a lot of time working on videos. In addition to activities inside the park, you can find lots of fun things to do nearby. On Friday, we rode down to Auburn to visit my sister, and while there, we enjoyed riding around the Auburn University campus, seeing all of the changes that have been made since I was a student there over 50 years ago. In past years, we have visited Horseshoe Bend National Military Park, located about 20 miles away, where Andrew Jackson and a large American force attacked a Creek Indian village and thus ended the Creek Indian War here in Alabama. Just a few miles from the park, you'll find Kalijah, where you can find Hank Williams' cabin, a nice restaurant, and this wooden Indian statue that inspired Hank's song, Kalijah. And in Alexander City, you'll find a very nice muscle car museum. And like most other tent campers, we spend a lot of time sleeping. Sometimes I think I sleep better in the tent than I do in my bed at home, especially if it's raining at night. On Tuesday morning, after eating breakfast, we had to break camp and head back home. I always dread this part of the trip, but we've done it so many times we have a pretty good system and usually can pack up in less than an hour. For more information about fun tent camping activities, please visit my website, moderntentcamping.com. A link is posted in the description below. Also read my book, Basic Tent Camping, and visit my Facebook page, Modern Tent Camping. Thanks for watching.
Take more trips, travel further, visit more attractions, and spend less money. Go tent camping.